Sorry I'm late, boss.
Dang, Joey, like I don't know what you think you're doing, But like you should have been here about half an hour ago. But that's okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry.
I appreciate it though, because I don't like hanging out in girls' cabins too long, So,
that'd be good.
but I wanted you to know that there's something different that's going to happen this year. I wanted you to see this is a prized possession that I have that. Each day, as we hand out the the points for things, I'm gonna give the best cabin a like a Mountie.
Okay.
So this is a hand-me-down from generations of Bices, and so we want to be able to be protecting the RCMP guy, the Mountie. So no trashing the Mountie, and bring it back to me at nighttime, whoever gets it. All right, let's check these cabins out, We'll start with Oak 1, and I'm not anticipating a lot today, Because although this is good. This is good. The one bad thing, is that I'm on a diet, so candy's just not going to do it for me this year as much. But I'm not entirely sure. Like lettuce isn't going to work either. So hello, Cabin Inspector. I completely believe in the ability to choose of the admin team, so I trust that you are awesome. Well, that's a kind word to say, But I'll try to be awesome. It's kind of easy to be awesome, But anyway, I should grant you one wish from this jar. Take out one and only one star from the jar. Do the chicken dance 3 times with loud humming. Yell your wish. Wait 1 to 5 months for answer. The thing is like Canadians aren't puppets to be played with, So, but nevertheless, I like the chicken dance, so I'll probably do the chicken dance.
What do you think about Oak 1?
2 points per chicken dance, so 6.
Gotcha.
So here we are at Oak 2, And hey, these guys, we're gonna do an additional 1 just for keeping the fan on, Because it's stinking hot out. You must get a lot of candy. Try this, eat some. Oh, seaweed. See now, listen. They didn't know I was on a diet, but these guys get an extra 5 points right there.
Mind readers.
Teriyaki premium roasted seaweed. There's something about seaweed that's just good for a diet.
Those are pretty bitter, aren't they?
I need some Canadian coffee to swallow that now. I'm gonna say give them an 8. Here at Pine 2, and pine is one of those things that I prefer to oak because there's a lot of Canadian pine. There's not a lot of Canadian oak. There's nothing. Here's a little party hat. Oh, is that sombrero? That's Spanish,
I think it's Mexican.
Is that Mexican? Yeah. So we got a North American thing going on here. So that's good. We need to tell President Trump the North American free trade is good for the country. Like the rest of the cabin's pretty clean, but I'm noticing it just needs to be tightened up just a little bit. So like here, socks on the bed. That's.
Let's get a good zoom shot of this.
That's a little offensive, But I'd say these guys get a 7. Nah, forget 7. We'll go 6. Here we are at Pine 1. Didn't Mr. Tamino last night say something about feeding the mice? I don't know, but these guys are in plastic, I guess, so that's okay. Maybe mice don't like fireballs. I'm not gonna touch them though because I'm on a diet, And there's another sombrero right down there on the thing. So they're handing out sombreros here. Is this a Mexican-themed camp?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I like that. Dear manly, handsome inspector. Extra 2 points. We're at 8 right now.
Welcome to our humble abode. 4 maidens lie within these walls, protected by a fireball. Step daintily to avoid setting them off. Best of luck. Goddesses of truth. This isn't a life lesson.
Well, I don't know what to do with that, But, I don't know what to do with it. So, 8. So here we are at Hickory Cabin, back in the girls' thing, and this is a clean one, But extra point for a fan, that's good. I'm gonna give them a 7. I don't see any treats though for me, and I'm not looking for seaweed all the time, Because that kind of diet stinks. But I'm a collector because I'm not always gonna be on a diet, Here I am at Maple Cabin. This is my favorite cabin, Because Maple's like my favorite thing. Maple town where I'm from, right? Maple leaf. Maple, RCMP favorite flower. That's not a flower. What is it? It's a leaf. My expectations are big for this cabin, so we'll see, Just because they're maple, I'm giving them a couple extra points right off the bat. So they start with a +2. It's undeserved grace.
You better deserve the name.
There's an apple. See, I can eat an apple, I can, but it's the whole Snicker thing and the fireballs I can't do. This room's not bad, but it's got a little bit of mess to it. So I'd say, close that up, close this up. Yeah, I don't know.
Sure thing, boss. Oh wait, did you want them to close it up? Or?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't you go ahead and close it up?
Okay.
It's a bit personal,
Yeah.
But that's good.
Try.
Clean the mess up on the floor. and maybe leave me an apple tomorrow, and I'll get you some extra points, eh? So I don't know what the guys are gonna do, eh? But like this doesn't deserve to be here anywhere. But we'll see what the guys are like. If there's a better place than the guys, we might put that there. Otherwise, we'll come back and put it someplace here. Overall, pretty decent job, ladies. Just tighten it up a little bit, eh, for tomorrow. Okay. You know, the interesting thing this year, eh, Joey, is the girls are usually always over there, but now there's so many girls at this camp that they're taking over the guys' side. So. They're red feather, and maybe it's light red, and maybe it's more pink feather, maybe, I don't know this year, but I'm gonna go in and check it out. Hey, and there's Dobby from the old HP series, and he's got a sock because that represents his freedom, right? Which is in line with freedom in Christ. I think Dobby is resolved to be free, but plus Dobby is he can pretty much do whatever he wants. It seems like he's a house elf, eh? I think we're doing okay. Here. We're gonna give these guys an 8.
You all right in there?
Yeah, it was good, eh? But the thing about porta pot is, you know, I don't think pot's legal here, but it is in Canada, eh? Which is not good. But I didn't see any in there. Is that okay to say? I don't know if that's okay to say.
If it's not, we'll edit it out.
Yeah, okay. So here we are at Grey Feather, just after the porta pot, which is a great thing for these guys, eh? They got a close toity. Like a little bit of mess down here, so I'd say, well, first of all, +2 for the porta pot because that was helpful. Good for the
Looks
porta
like
pot.
they really like their trash can here.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about, eh? Or maybe because they got big like ROUSs here or something, eh? Leave it. Be rewarded, take it, fear the consequences. Well, I'll tell you what. I take it, and I fear the consequences in the porta pot, so I'm not going to take it. So, Grey Feather, unimpressive. I don't know, I want to be gracious, eh? So I'm going to give him a 4. Here we are, Tan Feather. Still haven't found a place for my Mountie, but I want to give these guys an extra point just because they're in a new cabin, eh? You know, one thing about Canadians is we tend to be pink, and so, well, that's not entirely true, but I tend to be pink. Anyway, so an extra point for being tanned anyway.
Dear Cabin Inspector, this is formal notice to cease and desist your grievous use of the name Cabin Inspector. As a fellow cabin something myself and...
This is a wordy letter, eh? And now I graduated high school and everything, but I don't like long letters.
Cabin Sincerely, Cabin Overlord, on behalf of the FILCTF.
-2 for arrogant presumption, eh? So what we got? That just kind of deleted all the positivity I had outside. Cease and desist. I'll tell you, cease and desist. I'm going to cease and desist being mean right now, and I'm just going to say sorry for for being rude here. But I don't. I'm going to throw this letter out, eh?
That's harsh. Wow.
I got the fan over there, but the fan's not being used. So that seems to be something that they ceased and desist.
I feel like they're trying to trick you there.
Yeah, I don't know. So, oh boy, I see something else. Going to give them a couple extra points. But this was a little scary to me, eh? But because I'm assuming I've touched this, it's not going to move. But it's kind of heavy, like a head, eh?
Looking good.
I'll be back. One of the things that I remember, I had kind of like light nightmares about was the hairy chest of Nicolas Cage. I was looking for some place to give the Mountie to, and this place right now is up there because of Arnold, and Arnold's like an all-American guy, but Nicolas Cage was in like one of the best movies ever in Left Behind, eh? And so, I mean, seriously, that was like not worth watching. But anyway, so here he is, Nicolas Cage. There's my man right there. The strange thing is that somebody like just seems to enjoy putting their head on Nicolas Cage's hairy chest. So I don't understand why that's the case, but I am simply going to put the RCMP here, right here, trusting that these guys are going to be the top-notch sellers.
If you had to guess any camper who would own that pillowcase, who would it be?
Strangely enough, it's the pillow cushion of a Mr. Ben Sanders.
Oh, I was thinking that too.
But we tend to go light on that in Canada. So anyway, but that being the case, still gets a reward because Nicolas Cage is all that. Now we got like
we got one for new cabin, one for ADA compliance, one for the wildlife,
3,
and then 2 for the presumptuous arrogance in the ladder. Yeah,
so that drops it down to 1, eh?
And then so that's +1. So then we got +4 for the Schwarzenegger.
4 for Schwarzenegger because I like Schwarzenegger masks. That's one thing I like.
And how much for the Nicolas Cage?
And then the Nicolas Cage, I'd say we give 7.
7.
So that's
Whoa.
gonna be a bonus, some bonus points.
Yeah, that's Bill.
What's that? 12? Is that 12 then?
Close enough.
12. So 12 in Canadian is 10 in American. Okay, so here we are at Blackfeather. And I remember last year these guys were a bit. I don't know. They made like some sort of like weird jungle in here. I forget, but don't do that again this year, eh? But listen, I can't eat this right now because it's canned and I don't have a can opener. But I do see a couple of Popeye spinach. Now spinach is good. Unlike the other cabins, we value you, your time, and your hard work. +1. Because we value you, we want you to stay strong and healthy. +2. We hope these greens sustain you and that you kindly remember your humble benefactors, desiring only to serve you our cabin. It's like Spanky and those guys, right? Our cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so what would you say? I mean, these guys are really nice. I mean, every sentence was like an additional point or two.
I'm almost thinking they should get the Mountie.
I'm wondering if I should go back and take the Mountie away from Nicolas Cage.
I say let's do that.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Could you run back to Tan and pull Nicolas Cage off of the, or not Nicolas Cage, pull the Mountie off of Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
He's probably uncomfortable being on his chest anyway. What kind of teen is coming to camp with Popeye spinach cans? I mean, it's a little different, eh? But tonight, you know, we're gonna be talking about being peculiar. So this is kind of peculiar, but I'm good with it. So I think we got a. Let's go with 11. Hey, so here comes Kyle. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, so listen, Popeye guys. Popeye, I'm pretty sure Popeye is a sailor man, right? And both Canada and the States have both the same size kind of navy, and so I pretty much want to just give these guys the award for being, for being worthy of a Mountie, because a Mountie is kind of like a land navy guy. So he doesn't like the water, but he likes the mountains, which is kind of the same as a Navy guy. Anyway, we give these guys the award. We're talking, what are we talking, Kyle? Where are we now?
I lost track on that last letter.
I'm thinking I said 11. So we're at 11, so that's why these guys got the award. Way to go, guys. Don't give me the spinach tomorrow, though. Think of something different, eh? This was a good day, eh, Kyle? These guys all did pretty good. There was no messy rooms, eh? And I mean, it kind of messy, some of them, but all in all, these guys are pretty good. They're not very creative, though. I mean, the most creative really is the spinach, and when spinach is the most creative, that's not very creative, eh? So, but nevertheless, they got the Mountie. So, hey, Blackfeather, bring the Mountie back to me. Bring the Mountie back to me. Don't mess with the Mountie. Bring it back to me. I'm going to deliver it again tomorrow. The Mountie, just for the points thing, we gave them 11 points, eh, for winning. But the Mountie itself, if they return it to me, they get 5 extra points.
I'll mark that down.
All right. See you tomorrow. Anyway, so an extra point for being tanned. Anyway, so that's, what is that? That's 3. I think that's 3, eh? So, Kyle, yeah. Well, I thought you were helping, but I don't know what you're doing over there, eh? So, okay. So, here we go.